Hey everybody, welcome back to my video blog. Last week I was walking through a big box store and I noticed there's an entire aisle dedicated to home security, alarm systems, camera systems, you name it. So I started wondering, because we're trying to figure out what we want to do for our house. So I started doing some research, and then I figured, you know what, might as well shoot a video. A bunch of people have been asking me when they move into their new homes. So here we go. We're going to get into it. The 6 most common home security questions answered. Stay tuned. All right, number 1, how important is a home security system? Well, for the utmost in peace of mind, a professionally installed and monitored home security system is probably the best. One of the shocking facts that I read that started me on this research was that 83% of people that invaded home, or home invaders, whatever you want to call them, robbers, burglars, 83% said that they checked if a house had an alarm system before they broke in. Now, I don't know what date it is as far as if they saw an alarm system and still broke in, but 83%, that's a pretty big number. And so if that's deterring potentially people from breaking in, well, that's something that I'm definitely into. Now, today's modern systems are not the big old clunky panel with the siren in the basement, one size fits all type of things that, our previous generations had in their homes. There's a ton of different options from monitoring inside, outside. You can do, I saw infrared stuff that picks up like heat detection. I saw camera systems for your water heater, your HVAC system. I mean, you name it, possibilities are endless. So you just have to choose what's right for you. And I hope that the rest of these things that I'm going to explain are actually going to help you narrow down those choices, because I'm doing that right now. And so if you want some advice or help, give me a call. I'll be happy to walk you through all the stuff that I've researched. All right, so number 2, should I display a sign in my yard and a window sign says I've got an alarm, this house is protected? Well, it kind of seems like a small thing, but absolutely you should put that sign in the ground. And I know there were some people I was talking to and they said to me, well, what about like the fake signs? Put that in my yard. Well, the fact of the matter is only a real sign that accompanies a real company is going to be actually taken seriously. I mean, pretty sure thieves are pretty smart these days and they understand what's going on. Yeah, there are some pop-up and some fly-by-night security companies out there. However, there are still the big major brands that people understand and know and trust. So window sticker, security sign for the actual home security system that you have, that's number 1 recommended way to go. Obviously, you do whatever you want, but that's the number 1 recommended way to go from the professionals. All right, the third question that people are asking about home security systems are cameras actually effective on the exterior of a home? Not too long ago, maybe 10 years ago, cameras were these monstrosities just on the side of your house. And if you had a camera on the side of your personal home, it was kind of like stuck out like a sore thumb. People kind of wondered, well, what's going on? Is this person a celebrity or what's going on here? Today, they're really common outside because homeowners just have figured out that they can be a valuable tool. I mean, you can see who's out there. I mean, I know we've got a doorbell with a camera, and we've got cameras up in the backyard just to see, what's going on back there. And they're all accessible from the phone, which is really, really cool. So I don't think you can go too big. I mean, from all the research that I did, it doesn't look like you can go too big on a home security system. You really just have to piece together what you feel comfortable with. And at the end of the day, if you want to leave your house and be able to check in on every single camera, see the inside of the house, set the temperature, turn the washing machine on, whatever it might be, that's totally up to you. So are cameras effective? My personal opinion, I think they are. I enjoy being able to see the Amazon delivery guy coming up or FedEx dropping off a package, and then knowing that the package is still sitting there a couple hours later. And if I, for some reason, if it wasn't sitting there, I've got some tape to go through. So that's number 3. Cameras, I think they're effective. The 4th question that people are asking, or that people want to know about home security systems, is should I leave the lights on? I asked the company that installed our home security system the same thing. Like, when we leave, should we turn the alarm on and flip some lights on so that, if somebody would break in, the lights are on? Does it matter? But I think it does matter, because with smart home technology today, especially if you have smart bulbs, or if you have like, a Lutron or Crestron system where you can digitally control them from your phone, you can set different patterns for every single night of the week that you're going to be gone, and maybe even every day. Like in the winter months when it gets dark at 4:30, you can set them to, the living room comes on Tuesday, or the family room comes on Thursday from 6 to 8 at night, or from whatever it might be. You can set your own combination, and then I know that on the app that we have, you can set it to randomize so that every 5 days it switches itself, so it's never predictable, which is kind of cool. So question is, should we leave the lights on? I think so, with a plan in place so that it's not predictable. And if someone's potentially casing your house, or if you live out in the woods by yourself, you don't have a ton of neighbors, you don't want it to be too predictable. Fifth question that people asked: should I leave the TV or radio on? Well, that's a total personal preference. Now, again, I went back to some research by some of these really big alarm companies and security companies throughout the country. That's what they do, is just collect data. And it was like over 50% of people that were home invaders, again, were deterred by hearing sounds inside the house or seeing a TV on and just not knowing. So, again, 50%, that's still pretty good odds. So if you want to, maybe leave a TV on or leave a radio playing or something like that, combined with your lights, I think you're just increasing your law of odds to be safe. Now, I guess that also bridges the gap that there's also a study that says pets who, have music or TV on when they're at home feel a little bit more comfortable when you're gone during the day. Could be, you could kind of kill two birds with one stone in that scenario. All right, here's the last one, number 6. Should I install an alarm system by myself? Personally, I was wondering this. Should I do this myself? It looks pretty easy. You peel and you stick a bunch of stuff on and you program it. And at the end of the day, I kind of didn't know what I didn't know, and I didn't want to get into all that. So there are millions of variables out there. Install the camera, install the system yourself, the little stickies on the windows, but have someone install the cameras, floodlight cams, doorbells. I went to alarm.org, and I found a ton of this research, and I just said, you know what, for $199 to get 2 video doorbells installed, a full security kit, basement, first floor, motion, glass break, it was a no-brainer. Now, we had to sign up for a 3 or 5 year contract, but I felt like that was fine. We're going to be there that long. They'll swap out technology that's not in play anymore, which is kind of cool. So I thought it was worth it versus buying my own system and installing it. So that's that. Home security questions answered. If you have any more questions on home security stuff, I'd be happy to share more research that I did on. It got deep. It got really deep and a little crazy. But thank you so much for watching this video. If you think somebody could benefit from it, share it out, your social media pages, email it to people. If you found it helpful, just let me know. If you need another topic covered, or you're wondering about something with your house or real estate or investment or anything like that, reach out to me anytime. Call, text, email, private message. As always, thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate all the positive feedback and all the referrals that are coming from these videos. So keep it up. I'll keep shooting these videos. If you need something, let me know. We'll see you in the next video.